collective. What's up, y'all? Hope you guys are doing amazing today. Hope this reading finds you well. This is Earth Angel 111, and if you found this message, it's for a reason, okay? I think it was over 2 years ago now. I did a reading where you were swimming with the sharks, okay? And this could have been representative of the fact that over the last couple of years of your life, you've gone through many struggles. But what people didn't see coming is I feel like a lot of people set you up to swim in a cage, okay? Or to feel like you were locked in some type of cage when it came to your career, when it came to your goals, when it came to who you want to be. And what they didn't expect you to do was to be able to not only overcome, but more importantly, to learn how to swim. So if you found this message today, go ahead, like the video, tune in, and only take what resonates. So yeah, first message I have out for the collective, okay? People often mistake your kindness as some type of weakness, 111 on the reading. And it's almost as if every time you're going through struggles in life, when people see you doing well, or when people see you just authentically being who you want to be, it's almost like they try to cage you in, okay, or make you feel like you can't achieve some type of success or victory in your life. But you keep on swimming and you keep escaping whatever cages that people try to put you in, okay? So if you found this reading, you could resonate with being an empath or someone that people mistake your kindness for a weakness at some point. And what they don't realize is without kind people in the world, ultimately, there would be no kind people, okay? So you guys need to just keep going and know that if you found this message today, it's for a reason, y'all. So yeah, let's tap in, and welcome to everyone joining in. And go ahead, like the video and subscribe, and know that you found this message for a reason. Because there are a group of people that were jealous of you, okay? For a lot of you, this could be people you don't even know. You're the type of person, when people come across your energy or your free spirit or the fact that you're so confident and sure in your knowing of who you are, people try really hard to try and stop you from being successful, okay? And ultimately, when this happens, people end up being shocked that they see you overcome, okay? You always overturn whatever plans that people have to try and slow you down and cage you in some type of sense. And this is gonna resonate in many different ways. We'll get into it and see what comes out. But yeah, the intuitive download I got is just that really people see your kindness as weakness. They try to make you feel less than for being happy. And for most importantly, for standing on your own 2 feet, okay? So for a lot of you, if you resonated and you've been a long-term subscriber, then you would have saw the video I posted like 2.5 years ago about swimming with the sharks. And yeah, I feel like this is kind of representative of that, because this could have been an ongoing thing that's been occurring in your life for maybe up to a couple of years, okay? And the point is, you have somehow now managed to escape that cage. And not only that, but you learned how to swim, okay? And so people mistaked your kindness for weakness, but what they didn't see you doing was overcoming. I think that so many people saw you being so kind as something they could take advantage of, whether this is related to relationships you were in, friendships you had, a career. Only you're gonna know how that part resonates. And of course, I'll get some clarity for you. But yeah, it's like, I think people expect when someone is very kind that they don't have the ability to overcome. So if you found this reading today, just know that you've really overcome some difficult times in your life. And most importantly, that was with divine's knowledge, divine's wisdom, and your faith, okay? More importantly. So yeah, people saw your kindness as a weakness. Now, this same group of people could now be jealous of you because they see you overcoming so many obstacles in your life that maybe they thought they could keep you blocked or stuck in some type of way. So for example, if you know that you went through situations, you know that the enemy put on you, okay, that was not God ordained, okay? They were all lessons for you to pass, and you passed the test. So y'all should be really proud of yourselves. I feel like Your situations will be different for each of you, but feel free if you want to share your story, drop it in the comments. But you're going to see that looking back over the last couple of years and cycles in your life, there were many situations where you know you were either misjudged by people or done wrong by people that you would have never done wrong. And that's because those same people mistaked your kindness for weakness, okay? And they try to cage you in like a box, okay? So certain people did not want to see you elevate. For example, if you're someone who has your own independence, there are people that didn't want to see you better yourself, right? And yeah, ultimately, for a lot of you, you've really showed them what it's like to not only be emotionally supportive towards yourself and towards others, but you're escaping like certain situations that people know behind your back they put you in and didn't expect you to make it out of, okay? So you may not even realize the full depths of severities of what people have put you through or intentionally tried to cause misfortunes, mishaps in your life. And so, yeah, if you found this reading today, y'all, for a lot of you, the reason was, for some of you, straight up money, okay? Some of you could have came from next to nothing and you've been trying to manifest a better life for yourself. There's a lot of people in the world that did not want to see you elevate, okay? So if you found this reading and you know you resonate with having it tough growing up, just trying to be a better version of yourself to overcome. And for some of you, if you already have a family, you want to be able to provide a good family life for them, okay? And certain people did not want to see you elevate. All this has to do with subconscious jealousy, right? Because when you are happy in your life, we don't spend time trying to block others' success. Absolutely not. So yeah, whoever this was, this is going to reign different for everyone. But this could have been even multiple people that grouped together to try and take you out of some type of scenario of happiness in your life. And you guys have overcome. Wow. So it says now they feel bad. Whoever knows behind the scenes that they did all these different setups to try and make you fall and fail. Look at how the cards just fell. They're like, because they know that you escaped the shark cage. And not only that, like I said, these are the same type of people that thought, you're too nice, you're too naive, you don't know how to swim. Maybe you'll escape the shark cage, but then you'll just end up like not making it, okay? But you learned how to swim, y'all. So yeah, if you found this message today, people are looking at you as someone who's very much so not only a kind-hearted person, but you're emotionally intelligent and you're aware of your surroundings, whether you guys realize the full depths of this or not. Y'all have major peripherals, okay? And all of this is because these are the pre-shuffle messages. You are highly protected by divine, okay? So you could resonate, y'all, with being part of the empathic earth angels in this world that are meant to bring about positive changes. And even if you aren't someone who is directly in the public, you're more to yourself, people around you observe how much change you create in a positive sense. For those same people could have been the ones that tried to make you, I'm hearing sink or swim, okay? So for some of you, it's like, yeah, people really tried to get you stuck in some type of way, okay? So you're gonna know what your story is. We'll get some cards and see what I can clarify. But you know who you are. This is the major reason how you keep managing to overcome. Because the more lessons that you've been through, the more you've learned who you truly are and the strength that you hold as an individual. So if you know that you've really made it through some difficult situations in your life, I am proud of you for overcoming, okay? This is your message. Go ahead and claim it, and I'm going to hop right in. And yeah, a lot of this has to do with your faith, your belief in your higher power, okay, and divine. You could resonate with being a divine feminine, divine masculine, maybe at the time as well when you were originally put into some type of shark cage or scenario, you weren't in your divinity yet, but now you've grown, you've elevated, okay? And a lot of people didn't expect you to elevate. It's almost like K2, so how there's like the shark cage. It's like y'all learned how to grab the life jacket and just float up to the top, okay? So you guys have overcome. And a lot of you too, it's like these people did not expect you to figure out ways to just overcome. And all you had to do was to change your perspective. And honestly, every time we go through something in life, it's really just teaching us how to be a better version of ourselves, how to be stronger, how to be more organized, how to be more kind, how to be more loving, how to be more giving. So there's a certain group of people. These are the people that put you in the shark cage. They talked a lot of mistruths about you. So behind your back, you may not even realize the extent of the lies that people told on you to get you caught up in either failure or some type of like lack of success in your life, okay? So those same people are now being realized as well, because for example, if someone said you constantly needed a helping hand or you were never able to pay your own bills or overcome, every month you've kept going, they've been proven wrong. So there's a lot of people that have realized if there were certain people that were close to you that were saying, yeah, I always have to help them, I always have to do this and that. A lot of mistruths are being exposed, okay? For others of you, it could have had to do with your mental stability. It had to do with the way you dated people, interacted. I'm hearing some people could have said you were unkind. So they threw you in the cage and they said, this person deserves to be in a cage with the sharks because they're a shark, okay? Mistruths were speaking about you, mistakes were made because people are realizing that a lot of the people that spoke all these lies upon you were just jealous of your genuine, authentic character. And that's what people never saw coming, okay? So yeah, thank you so much, you guys, tuning in. These are just the pre-shuffles, okay? So some of it had to do with finances. Maybe you were up next for a career promotion. You were fit to receive something. Something like this. Someone tried to block you from having that come into you because they felt you were undeserving. If that's the case, whoever's been speaking this mistruths about you has been proven to be a jealous person in your life. And you wouldn't even realize the intuitive download I'm picking up is just like this could have been communities of people you didn't even know. Okay, people who heard through the grapevine about the mistruths. I can't say mistruths that someone was speaking about you. People could have said you were very much so self-centered, selfish, things like that as well. You didn't care about your friends, your family, your loved ones. People are realizing now you're actually very much so emotionally supportive, but you could have been purposely isolated so that you looked like you didn't care about those people. And especially too, y'all, if you resonate with being someone who in your family, you know, you're legit the one person who's supposed to like change how people interact with each other. You know, you're the one person who's always been the kindest towards your family and they've always kind of outcasted you. This is why they did it, because they didn't want to change themselves. So they thought it was easier to put you in a shark cage and label you a certain type of way instead of them taking accountability for possibly even the way they've treated you. Okay, so for some of you, this could have been people in your family, people you dated, however it resonates for you guys, it'll be different for everyone, right? But there's certain people that are realizing now that you are always the most emotionally supportive towards these individuals, even possibly towards strangers, and you were constantly misjudged because of the fact that people viewed your kindness as some type of weakness, y'all. Whew. So let's hop into it because you guys know who you are. If you know you're always kinder to people than they give you the energy back, I know it can be overwhelming sometimes to go through, but you know who you are. It's almost like Spirit wants me to just say, just don't ever change who you are because of bad people. Okay? Don't ever stop being a kind, loving person because of negative people. Someone needs to hear that today, okay? Because you guys are the sunshine in a lot of people's lives. And people are realizing now as well, whoever feels bad for how they lied on you, okay? Not only do they feel bad because they know what they did to you was wrong, but for a lot of you, they just feel bad because they've been exposed as lying on y'all. Look at that. They speak a lot of mistruths. Okay, so this is the same type of people that maybe you've really stood up for and you've kept quiet about what people have done to you, or you've just let go of certain people, you know. I think a lot of you guys resonate with people misjudging you or mislabeling you, because you're the type of person that will just walk away from someone who mistreats you instead of putting up with that behavior. And so a lot of people can look at you and judge you as being someone negative or a weak-minded person, right? And so yeah, for a lot of you, this all happened because really people were mistaking your kindness for weakness. So these are the pre-shuffle messages. Wow, top of the deck says, realize how far you have come. Beautiful, y'all. Someone needs to hear that today. You guys have come so far. And like I said, if you've been a part of the collective for a long time, I posted this video 2.5 years ago about swimming with sharks. So I feel like for someone, or maybe most of you collective, this has been a cycle that's been ongoing for the last few years in your life that's finally coming to a close. People are starting to realize now that you never switched up, okay? Maybe some people as well, if you are someone who's very open with your spirituality or your beliefs or being kind, or, you know, and you don't deal with manipulation, you just walk away from those people. People are realizing how far you've come as well, because you've really stepped into some divine purpose, you guys. For some of you, you stepped onto your life path. You could resonate with being a speaker or a healer or a teacher. For others of you, you're meant to do something like that because of all you've been through, okay? So someone needs to hear that today. But yeah, not only do you need to realize how far you've come, but these people realize how far you've come, because like I said, this message found y'all for a reason. And the whole thing is that you guys were put in some type of difficult situations, expected to stay trapped in some type of shark cage, okay, with no way to make it out. And you did. So you should be proud of yourself today, okay? I'm proud of y'all. So yeah, let's get some messages. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Out of pocket, whoever treated you like that is literally out of pocket. They had no right to do that to you, because you were chosen by divine to break generational curses, okay? You were chosen by divine to be a kind person, a truth seeker, a free spirit. For some of you, you were chosen to speak about divinity, okay? So people could have mistaken that for weakness as well. If you're someone who's very open with your spirituality beliefs, like I said, or you resonate with, really resonating with the spirituality community, okay, or going to church, whatever this could be for you guys, people could have made fun of you for that or mistaken it as a weakness. But now they're realizing that you never switched up. You never switched up your beliefs. And if anything, like I said, there's certain people, it says someone who overworks themselves. There's certain people that tried to make you have to overwork yourself just to stay afloat in your life, right? When it came to your bills, your finances, your resources, those people are realizing that you have overcome. And yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you're the type of person that if you could, because some of you may be in this situation, you're able to, others of you may not be, but you would if you could. You're the type of person to give back to your community. And so there could be people around you that don't want to see you do that for people. They don't want to see you help others. They wanted to keep you stuck. Beautiful. It says divine is about to reward your patience, okay? So I'm going to pull some cards. But yeah, a lot of this message just has to do with the fact too that you could be about to receive a huge opportunity in your life, a huge blessing. Because it could be multiple people around you. Like if you noticed a lot of people switched up real quick, how they treated you. I feel like some of you could have been the type that had a very large social circle. And then there could have been a group of people or one person, however resonates, that totally tried to misjudge your character to make everyone want to stay away from you and put you in some type of like shark cage. I'm hearing throw away the key, keep them in the shark cage. Don't let them overcome. People are realizing that whoever did that, or if it's multiple different people that did this to you, it was majorly out of pocket. They had no reason to do so. Okay? You are a star. Someone needs to hear that. This could definitely be if you are in some type of field as well where you're meant to be a star. People could see how far you were going to make it before y'all could see it. So they tried to keep you small. They tried to keep you caged in. A lot of you guys could have went through a lot of things, okay? 2 people are still keeping tabs on you. It says, so some of you, this could have been 2 people that created this scenario to keep you in some type of cage. Wow. It says, this is all a test of your faith. Now, one more message before I get in the tarot. It's time to focus on you is what it says. So I feel like for some of you, you could have noticed that people are switching up on you. So you shifted your focus onto yourself. So that's where they felt like it was easy to start attacking your character, to say you were selfish, self-centered, egotistical, maybe even for some. They could have said all types of stuff about you. And the reason they were doing it is because they knew that they actually pushed you to focus on yourself. So in a way, as much as being like labeled, okay, or caged in a certain box when you know it was so unjustly done or your character was lied on, those people helped you elevate because they made you turn within. And a lot of you could have came to realizations that, you know, I mean, the biggest lesson that you learn in life is you're only responsible for yourself. You aren't responsible for how others view you or how others try to treat you. But what you can do is make a conscious choice to be the best version of yourself, right? Give out the best energy. So where people try to cage you in and label you as some type of way or say you were unkind, you were selfish, okay, whatever this was that they said about you, people are realizing now that you had to turn within and focus on yourself because you could have been literally labeled, mislabeled, or like outcasted for something you never did, okay? If that resonates with y'all, people are like, wow, so they threw you literally, this is how this whole comes in, it makes sense, Spirit. So they threw you to the sharks in the shark cage, and you learned how to swim right up on out there to the shore, okay? And people are like, that's because of your faith as well. Divine never left your side, y'all, okay? And for a lot of you too, you could have found spirituality within that. When everyone like totally misjudged you or tried to make you feel like you weren't good enough to be a part of friend groups or family or job careers, whatever this could be for you guys, relationships, you had God, okay? So some of you could have turned to Spirit through that because you felt so isolated and alone and you had no idea why. It's almost as if 2 people wanted to create anxiety and depression in your life. If you were someone who was a truth speaker and you were mistreated in your life, for a lot of you, that's why it was done to you, because people didn't want you to speak the truth of what was done to you. Okay? And only you're going to know if that part resonates. If it doesn't, don't take it. But for some of you, you could have been misspoken on because you spoke some type of truth and no one wanted that to get out. Okay? So they tried to cage you in with more lies to cover up what they did to y'all. And now it's been exposed because I feel like a lot of people said, well, if you said they're this way, and then I just watched them act that way and overcome all these obstacles you placed on their path, how can that be so? Divine, baby. And also because you guys were lied on. So yeah, this is all a test of your faith. Whoever did this to you spoke a lot of mistruths. And like I said, could have been one person in your life, could have been multiple people in your life. Only you're going to know your story. But whoever did this, if it was 1 or 2 people, they could have had a lot of flying monkeys, y'all, okay? And that's when they use other people blindly, right? They don't tell them, okay? That's what narcissists do. They include a ton of people who don't know you, don't know your story, and make up lies about you in order to get them to literally do certain things to you so that the narcissist themselves isn't doing it. Okay, so they spoke a lot of mistruths about you. And only you're going to know how that resonates for you guys, okay? So I'm going to pull a few cards. But yeah, whoever this person was or individuals, they're mad because you ended up learning how to swim, okay? You stayed 10 steps ahead every single time, and that was guided by divine. So yeah, 2 people, it looks like at least were involved in this scenario because it says 2 people keeping tabs on you. Now with this as well, I want to say it could also be 2 good guys, okay? Could be 2 people that noticed you were either lied on or misjudged, and they could have been following your story this entire time or your path. And like I said, I did that reading about 2.5 years ago. So for some of you, this happened about 2.5 years ago that this could have occurred. And it's just been a continuing flat line of them trying to get people to reject you, trying to get jobs to reject you, trying to get lovers to reject you, all to cover up either what they did to y'all or because they didn't want to see you be successful, because I have this money card here. So for some of you, someone knew you were either going to make it really far in a career and they didn't want to see that, so they tried to lie on you to prevent you from having that success. And for others of you, this could have been that they did something to you, okay? They either spoke negatively about you or literally did something to you. I'm not sure how that will resonate. But a lot of you, this has to do with a job. It says new contract, receiving good news about career. So if you found this reading today, for a lot of you, new career opportunity will be coming in that multiple people could have tried to block for a number of years. If you haven't already, someone needs to hear this message, get a new phone number. But yeah, whoever this is spoke a lot of mistruths about you. And for some of you, you could have directly exposed the fact that they lied on you without you even realizing. Okay, something you said or did, just genuinely living your life, moving forward. So like I said, if someone constantly said you need help, or you were, I'm even hearing someone could have said you were erratic, or you were impulsive, or you were ignorant, or you were egotistical, all these character traits that don't truly describe you, whoever was observing you realized that those were all facades placed on your path to make it more difficult. A lot of mistruths spoken, okay? And this could have been really disappointing, because for some of you, it could have been total strangers that did it. But for others of you, this could have been people you really loved and cared about, and they were jealous of the fact that you're meant to receive some type of success in your life. And so, yeah, if you resonate with this, just know that things are about to turn around for you in a really positive way. And whoever initially put you in that shark cage, y'all, they feel bad. But I feel like this is more because their own lies have been exposed, or whoever they tried to make you look like was exposed. And also, too, though, if they tried to set you up, say, for example, they thought if they said one thing or prevented one path from you, your life would go in this certain direction, right? But they didn't realize that they almost created this domino effect of spiraling, like out of control for some of you. Like you could have had a large social group of friends, like I said before. Now you could feel totally isolated, like you have no support. Whether this was family, friends, or someone you dated, okay? You could have lost everyone based on one person's mistruths about you, okay? And that person is having a hard time sleeping at night knowing that they did that to you guys, okay? But what people don't realize is when they push you to your furthest breaking points, that's when your real test of faith and strength comes out. Okay, so just be grateful for the lesson, although it may have been difficult to endure. Realize how far y'all have come, and I feel like for a lot of you, this cycle's been broken. Okay, if you found this message today, and it's just like past, but 111 is your girl's number, okay? We were just in the 111 portal. Go ahead and check out that quick message I did earlier, because for some of you, it's really important. I was picking up between 111, so November 1st to March 3rd. That 3 to 4 months, you're going to be able to really create a whole new life for yourself, but you need to be able to put in the work, okay? You need to be able to stay focused, make the changes necessary, and just really persevere, okay? And you're going to be able to manifest something in your life that you've been really wanting for a long time. So whether this is a dream, something you want to have, maybe a dream car, okay? A dream relationship, okay? However it could resonate, you can do it. I'm picking up between now until March 3rd, okay? Think really hard. What's that biggest dream you have in the back of your mind? I'm telling y'all, if you put the work in and you're a part of this collective, claim the energy because it is out there, okay? So Divine is about to reward your patience as well. A lot of you guys, if you've been going through this for a number of years, this cycle is finally coming to a close, and Spirit just wants you to realize how far you've come, I feel like a lot of you have just matured so much, okay? You wouldn't even recognize yourself from who you were then. And this is the thing, since this someone mistakes your kindness for weakness, or even multiple people, you could look back and probably realize, you know what, the way I was moving, I was acting a little naive or blind to the fact that everyone has a kind heart, right? You're going to realize too, not everyone in life has the kind heart that y'all do, okay? Not everyone would take care of others and be kind and empathetic towards others the way that y'all are, okay? And so yeah, whoever mistakes your kindness for weakness, they ultimately have just made you 10 times stronger, 10 times more wiser, and 10 times more connected to spirit for some of you, right? So yeah, if you resonate with this, let's hop into it. Gonna get a few tarot. And beautiful energy for those, okay, that really know that they've overcome. Wow. A lot of you, this has increased your intelligence. Big time, okay? Look at that. It's almost like people tried to create some type of mental blockages in your life to pull the wool over your eyes, okay, to make you not feel like you knew what was going on in scenarios. But for some of you, you could have actually become in tune with your gifts as well. So if you resonate with having any type of clairvoyance or intuition, a lot of that was awoken by the same individuals that tried to put you in said shark cage. Your strength was awoken by whoever tried to put you in these predicaments, okay? And most importantly, your intelligence. Your intelligence precedes you. For a lot of you, your IQ literally went up, okay? People did not expect this. Maybe you're someone who normally had like an average or just above average IQ. Now you're like Einstein, okay? People don't realize this. Or maybe you always had it, but you kept it hidden. Or people thought because you were a kind person, you didn't have a high IQ. I feel like that's someone's message. Maybe because you're so like loving and giving towards others, people are like, ain't no way that they know that behind their back we're being a snake. Well, sometimes the best thing to do is let people be who they want to be and just to walk away from them or watch them see the moves they're going to make, right? So for a lot of you, yeah, someone tried to really play on your intelligence. People could have tried to really make you feel less than. I'm feeling like for some of you too, this same person or group of people were the ones that were hacking your devices, trying to take from you, trying to stay one step ahead of you. But the entire time, as they tried to place you in a cage, you learned how to swim. And now those same people are looking back, holding the key. So they're stuck where they always were. Okay, so if this cycle's been going on for 2+ years, those people have not grown mentally the way that you guys have. Emotionally, and most importantly, something to do with your intelligence with this card, okay? Ace of Swords, that's the ultimate truth. And the biggest thing people are realizing is whoever spoke mistruths about you, they're realizing that you always spoke some type of truth. So if you guys, like I said, resonate with having spoke some type of truth about a trauma or betrayal you went through in the past, people are realizing that intentionally, okay, mistruths were spoken about you so that what you were saying was disregarded. And people are realizing that you always spoke the truth now. So there's something that's been revealed as well in who this person or who these people always were to you. Okay, but like I said, I feel like they really tried to silence you. They really tried to make you feel less than. And look at, there's a feminine and a masculine, so you could represent either or, y'all. This is a collective reading. But yeah, whoever did this, okay, they didn't expect you to overcome because maybe this is who you were or who originally people saw you to be. Kind of confused, kind of just nice, kind of going with the flow. Maybe you were someone as well who always felt like you were going through something, okay? I'm really picking up big energy too. You could have been so open-hearted in the past that whenever you went through things, you were easily to open up and tell people about your struggles. But what people were doing behind your back was trying to use that against you, okay? They were keeping tabs, keeping notes about what your weaknesses and your strengths were, what you've been through, and they were almost writing it down as some type of thing to use against you, okay? To keep you in this cage. And what people didn't realize is you ended up realizing all the games that they were playing, or more importantly, 222 on the live, y'all, you realized how to overcome the scenarios that the same people that thought you weren't intelligent enough to escape put you in. Okay, a lot of mental blocks. A lot of people too, the reason why they tried to keep you caged in is because they saw how intelligent you truly were. Okay? Either some people could have said right in your face, or to others, oh, they're just naive and kind. They don't know no better, whatever. But for a lot of you too, you could have always known better, right? And certain people could have seen that aspect within you. You'll know too, because there could have been a lot of people that try to involve other people in attacking you guys, and they didn't take the bait. They didn't take the shark bait because they knew that you were intelligent deep down. And being kind is not a form of unintelligence. Being kind is realizing, if anything, it's the highest form of intelligence. The best aspect that you can be is a good version of yourself, because we cannot control how others treat us. So the same people that mistaked your kindness for weakness and possibly could have even tried to one-up other individuals, not even just you guys, to get opportunities, to get blessings, okay? Those people were now seen, or are being seen, for the type of mental entrapment they try to keep you in. I'm really getting to, this could go as far as, for example, say you're someone who's worked within a job or the same company for 5 to 10 years. You're always offered a promotion, right? You're always saying, oh, yep, you're next up for the promotion, okay? It's like that running story. You're next up for the promotion, and then every time, say, a new season comes around, you never receive the promotion, okay? That's the type of scenario even. Someone trying to keep you trapped in your head, are you not good enough for the promotion? Is there something you're lacking? Okay, even that in itself is a sort of mental entrapment trying to keep you in a shark cage, y'all. Okay, people pretending that they don't see your value when they always did. And a lot of people, the whole reason they tried to keep you caged in was to stop you from having new opportunities and a new beginning in your life. And I'm feeling like some of you watching, because I know most of my viewers resonate from 25 to 45, you could even be married and have kids, or be married and have your own bills to pay right now, right? And you've been working at a company, say 10 to 15 years, and they keep saying, yeah, next time you're up for that raise, and you don't get it, okay? If that's the case, y'all, those people were intentionally trying to keep y'all stuck with that Fool in reverse. You could be a Pisces, okay? You could be a Pisces or an air sign. I have triple air energy, or this could have been a Pisces or an air sign that did this to you, okay? Only you'll know how it resonates, but look at that, triple air and 1 Pisces card so far. 4 air cards, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Wow, I didn't even see this was out. 9 of Swords. So this is how they wanted you to feel from Monday to Friday and Saturday, Sunday too, okay? Maybe you're someone who works typically Monday to Fridays. You have a set schedule. With this 9 of Swords here, you could be someone who works say 8 to 4 p.m. every day. That's your hours, right? You were asking for a bonus or a couple dollar pay raise because you've been a loyal employee, right? For some of you, maybe you have a perfect record. You never call in sick. You're a superstar. You get extra work done. You pick up shifts, stuff like that. They kept saying, yeah, maybe we'll consider it, or this. It's all to keep you entrapped, okay, in your own mind, okay? Because people were viewing you guys being so kind and possibly over-giving yourselves to either relationships, careers, or even total strangers as being some type of weakness. So for some of you, this could have been acquaintances as well, people you didn't even formally know that could have been doing this to you. For some of you guys, okay, with that 9 of Swords energy, it's almost like someone just wanted to keep a constant cloud over your head, right? And that's really how I get that you were kept in some type of shark cage, because it's really it comes down to your way of thinking at this point, constantly questioning too. Say you had friends where you were always the type to always entertain the friends. Maybe you hosted people at your house, and then all of a sudden when they had the invites, you were never invited. You were always made wondering why you weren't invited, or why you weren't good enough in a sense, right? This is because a lot of people viewed your kindness as weakness, and the other half of them, whoever did this, knew that you were very intelligent, okay? So by doing that, they tried to keep you feeling low vibrational and stuck. And for most of you, wondering why you weren't good enough. Because when you're stuck in that mindset, what aren't we doing? We're not elevating to be better, okay? So a lot of you guys, you just escaped the shark cage, okay? If you found this reading, this is your sign from spirit. You've overcome one of the most difficult parts of your life. So I'm proud of you. And like I said, if you haven't seen that video about swimming with the sharks, I posted it almost 2.5 years ago, pretty much when I started the channel. Maybe check it out, because for a lot of you, that could resonate as well. That could either be your part 1 to this story or part 2, depending where you resonate. But yeah, for a lot of you guys, okay, happy birthday. I see someone said it's their birthday. Happy birthday in the chat, y'all. Yeah, for a lot of you, you could really resonate with the fact that for some of you, it's like you have somehow overcome this chapter, okay? Time for you to be successful. And most importantly, maybe some of you moved on from these situations, people, careers. For example, if you were at a same company for 10 to 15 years and you haven't yet, some of you are about to receive a huge job promotion or offer from somewhere else that's going to pay you more. So you'll be able to walk away and leave this mental entrapment. And you're the type of person too, y'all, when you walk away, you leave people stumped, okay? Because I think a lot of people mistake your kindness for weakness. In a sense, you'll always be there. And if this is just friends or relationships, right, that you'll always be that shoulder to cry on, that person to lean on. Maybe you had a lot of people that leaned on you because they felt like you would just give it. I feel like if I'm connecting with you and you resonate with this, you could be the type of person that even if you're struggling, if you see someone that needs it more than you, you help them. Right? So people could have been taking advantage of that. You could have had family members, friends, exes asking for loans, okay? Different things like that. So yeah, with this energy here, the 5 of Swords, the reason was to keep you in some type of mental entrapment, to keep you in your lower vibrational self. Notice how there's someone in the back there. They were observing you the entire time as well, how you overcame the situations. A lot of you, this had to do with them wanting to put you in a state of anxiety, okay? Maybe even PTSD for some of you, or that like flight or fright mode. If anyone's aware of what that is, it's really when you're just stuck in a constant state of worry and fear, so you're not actually able to even do regular tasks that you normally have no problem completing. So if you ever resonated with going through some really difficult times in the last couple of years where things happened out of your control and you knew it was out of your control and you felt like you couldn't even get out of bed for a day, a couple days at a time, all that is flight or fright mode, y'all, okay? So if you're not fully aware of what you've been through, but you know you resonate with this part, definitely check into that, okay? Because these are scenarios of people doing this to you to keep you stuck. For example, if you're someone who has your own business or you work on a commission from home, so you need to keep moving forward, you need to keep putting in so many hours, so much work. It's like people are creating scenarios to keep you blocked, to keep you feeling like you were in a cage, because they wanted to be able to control with that money card, either how much money you were making, or for others of you, how far you were going to make it in life. Because a lot of you are meant to be a star, okay? And people didn't want to see that. But yeah, you guys are about to receive some good news about your career. Congratulations. If you know that's already come in for you, maybe for some of you it has. For others of you, okay, this could have to do with, if it doesn't have to do with a mental block, it has to do with a literal block, okay? So this is like the type of people that were taking credit for your work. For others of you, this is the type of person where, say you were married to someone or in a long-term relationship with someone, they've seen you evolve, how much you've grown, and then they didn't want you to outgrow them, okay? So sometimes, whether that's conscious or subconscious, people will purposely try to hold us back. Family, friends, lovers, okay? People the closest to you. They'll try and intentionally keep you in a certain spot, in a certain shark cage, because they know that how much you've elevated, at one point you're going to elevate above them. But those true, genuine relationships, you're not going to walk away from them. So it's almost like it was their own insecurity to try and keep you stuck. Right? So it's just almost a shame, because I feel like sometimes people are so focused on other people and what they're doing that they don't see the good in themselves. So if there was a group of people that cared about you, that tried to keep you in a certain position so that they didn't lose you, you didn't walk away from them, what they should have focused on was evolving and growing with you. Okay? Like, facts. I feel like that's the realest thing I've ever said on the channel. Like, elevate with you, right? Why keep you stuck in a shark cage, in a mental entrapment or imprisonment, when they could literally elevate with you and still continue to be there? And I feel like a lot of you, if you resonate with being very kind, you're not the type of person to walk away from people anyway, right? So, yeah. But a lot of this is done when people feel insecure about themselves or where they're going, okay? So you could also resonate with being someone who really has just made a path for yourself. You've paved the way. You don't care what people think, and you should be proud of yourselves for that if you guys resonate with that, because it intimidates other people. And you know, what they could do though with this Four of Swords of Truth here is just ask you how you did it. For a lot of you, this was a lover. Wow, lovers in reverse. Someone in your past, okay? You could have actually subconsciously had to walk away from this person based on how they treated you or who they tried to paint you out to be. But it's like in the background, this person had the chance to elevate with you, but their own insecurities held them back. Okay? So if you know that you had a partner or a fiance, a husband, a wife, whoever tried to hold you back and you had to like separate yourself from them, they had the chance to elevate with you, right? But out of their own insecurity, they didn't want to see you feel like, they didn't want to feel like you didn't need them anymore, okay? And this is like such a common thing in everyday life, whether this is friends, family, but here's the lovers. So for some of you, it definitely was a love partner. So this could have been someone you were in a long-term relationship with for many years, okay? If that's the case, this person could have consciously or subconsciously tried to keep you in a mental imprisonment or keep you stuck, keep you feeling like you needed them, okay? But divine showed you, you know who you are. And that's the thing, wow, because it said spoke mistruths about you. So if this was someone you loved, they could have spoke a lot of mistruths about you to keep you with them. But you could have ended up walking away from them anyway, because this is in reverse. So this is definitely someone you've parted ways with. This person is realizing, okay, that they shouldn't have done. I feel like for a lot of you, this is what divine wanted to show them though. The lesson was they were so focused on losing you because of the amazing person you were elevating into. They had the opportunity to grow with you, but they chose to allow their insecurities to make them want to cage you guys in some type of way. Whether this was through slander, gossip, make you lose opportunities, okay? But it's almost as if too, you could have went through the same opportunities or situations that this person did, but you reacted differently. You had their back. You didn't run away from them. You didn't lie on them. You didn't mistreat them. Okay, if you know you resonate with that, that's why you got out of the shark cage. And that's also why you're chosen. A lot of you are meant to bring about this bro. The Lovers is in the upright, the next card, the bottom of the deck. Spirit's on point right now, okay, this message. So wish wisely, okay, a lot of you as well, you have this major ability to come out of any type of, like, people have created or attempted to create misfortunes for you, isolate you. You've got the wisdom and the knowledge needed to keep on going. But realize too, okay, some of you, this could be where people mistake your kindness for weakness. If you know the same person kept betraying you over and over again and you kept going back, saying they'll change because I've changed, they keep creating more misfortunes for you, okay? Spirit needs someone to know that. Could have been an Aquarius or a Gemini. You could also be an Aquarius or a Gemini. But lots of air energy here. And air represents truth, intelligence, So yeah, you knowing who you are really saved you in this scenario, okay, for a lot of you. But yeah, don't mistake it. Air represents in the cards truth and intelligence, but that doesn't mean that an air sign didn't do this to you either. So whoever did this to you, it's time for new cycles to enter your life, y'all. You are overcoming. Beautiful. You guys have really overcome some difficult situations, okay? Like whatever was said to you, it was almost to break your confidence down, okay? So for some of you, you could have been with someone who tried to put down the way you look or the way that others view you. Thought they could isolate you is right here. So you're going to know how that resonates for you guys. But yeah. A well-known company or brand wants to work with you. A lot of you guys need to just trust these rocky waters you're going through. Come through, Spirit. Talking about the shark cage, look at that. Trust the rocky waters right now. There's always upheaval before smooth sailing. Your spirit guides want you to trust the process. So this is exactly what it is. For a lot of you guys, whoever was trying to be negative in your life, outcast you, lie on you, put you down, betray you, okay? They're all part of the waves to the smooth sailing. They're all the obstacles to get you to the smooth sailing, okay? Yeah, amen. They're part of your cruise ship line. That's the final destination, y'all. The dream cruise. That sounds fantastic. But at this moment in time, it looks like y'all could still be going through it. For others of you, you could just be watching and saying, you know what? I have been through a lot and I'm overcoming it. That's what Spirit wants you to know, okay? If you still feel like someone's trying to keep you in some type of box, cage, keep you trapped, okay? For some of you, this was a water sign feminine that did this, or you could be a water sign. You're overcoming. Wow, this family member isolated you on purpose. And for some of you, look at this. You know how I was saying if this was like someone you dated or were married to, it says ex dated someone close to you. So for some of you, someone tried to really take down your confidence. This could have been what the shark cage was too. There could have been someone who was either in your family or one of your good friends, that someone you dated in the past, dated behind your back to try to make you have a lack of confidence. This was all done intentionally. Well, networking with others is going to make you grow at this time, because I feel like if you resonate with this message, the last thing they wanted you to do was to be able to continue to move on. Okay, so they did it to knock down your confidence, to make you feel like if the two people you love the most could betray you like that, how could you ever trust anyone else, right? But a lot of you, what you needed to do was to realize that, like, if you dated someone long term and they tried to get with one of your friends, that ain't your friend. And that person didn't love you. Time to walk away and say, have fun. Okay, so a lot of you guys, I think this is what you chose to do. Now, for others of you, this could have been family, because it says this family member isolated you on purpose. So yeah, you guys knowing who you are has really helped you overcome. And whoever tried to like lie on your character or make you feel some type of way or misjudge you, all of it was done out of jealousy, okay? And now this person feels bad. Because not only have you overcome whatever lies they try to tell on you or however they try to keep you stuck or down, but now it's like the tables are turning at them, because people are realizing, well, how could you lie so much about someone you cared about or you loved or claimed to, right? Or for others of you, it's just like people are starting to look at them and they're feeling bad, because it's almost as if they're now having to face the fact that they did that to you. So yeah, you're going to know how that resonates. I feel like because this is collective, and there's over 200 of you, and I'm sure more to watch, it's It's going to be different for everyone, right? But whoever was the person to make you feel like you were trapped in some type of situation or box you could not overcome, they did it intentionally to lie on your character, and now they feel bad. So whoever needs to hear that truth. Computer technologies here and business owners. So for some of you, someone could have tried to take your business from you. If you're someone that works from home or online, could have tried to claim your work as their own, or could have tried to stop you from having a job or work. Whoever did that feels bad, okay? Because they were exposed for what they did to you. All out of jealousy. Damn shame. Yeah, someone wanted to keep you in a lack. Okay, so you guys could have went like this. You could have grown up with next to nothing and you were creating abundance in your life. Notice how it goes from the 2 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, but they're both in reverse. So someone wanted to keep you feeling like you weren't able to prosper, like you weren't able to ever get out of whatever scenario you were in. Some of you, maybe you're in debt right now. Okay, someone could have intentionally tried to put you in debt as well. Okay, I just heard someone could have tried to put you in debt so that they could continue a charade that they said that you relied on them for finances or that you were financially unstable. That's been revealed as a lie. And for a lot of you, it could have been a family member. Family member or an ex-lover, since those both came out. But yeah, you're overcoming, okay? You're overcoming these obstacles. And I feel like for some of you, the whole reason this was done was because this person could have lied and said that they took care of you, right? Or maybe they were also receiving something. They could have been receiving some type of payments. And they were saying that they were aiding you with it. And now it's been exposed that they never did. If you resonate with that part, doesn't matter what age you're at, there could have been something that was left to you, or you were meant to receive some type of monthly payments and someone could have lied on you and said that they were taking care of you. You were financially unresponsible. And now that's been exposed. So that could be why someone feels bad as well. Isolated you on purpose. So yeah, if you feel like all of a sudden a lot of people just walked away from you or over the last couple of years, someone intentionally did this to try and take something that you were set to receive. For some of you. Wild. All right, I'm going to get a couple more cards and get out of this energy. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe if you resonate. And yeah, just know that you've done something to prove otherwise. For example, if someone tried to set you up and said, oh, well, I'm the one who pays their bills or this and that. It's like there could be actual proof that they never did, or that they're using, if they're receiving anything that's meant to be yours, that they're spending it on themselves and not you. Flourish in reverse. So yeah, someone tried to stop you from flourishing in your life. This was why the whole shark cage was created. Wow, with that money card, y'all, for some of you, you were set to receive some money and someone did that intentionally. They could have said you were financially irresponsible. If that's the case, it's been exposed. Whoever tried to stop you from flourishing, they're going to watch you prosper. Amen. 111, baby. Let's get some 111s in the chat. Hidden depths in reverse. So you're figuring out some type of hidden truths, y'all. This reading may be your confirmation. Inner child. So for some of you, this could have been going on since you were younger. Wild. Yes, all the 111s. I love it. Hidden depths though, okay? So for example, if you were set to receive some type of monthly allowance or payments, that's been exposed, okay? Someone could have said that they were the ones taking care of you financially, and then they were creating obstacles. So if you found you kept going through like job losses or having a difficulty finding a high-paying job, there was something being done behind the scenes on purpose to stop you from flourishing so that they could claim what they said to be true. And maybe you guys have still managed to keep afloat or keep going. And so there could be some type of record or proof of this, that someone did this to you. And for a lot of you, it could have been a family member, because it says family member isolated you on purpose. You're highly protected, y'all. That's the second time it came out. It said you are protected, and protection just came out. That's divine guidance, okay? The fairies of protection are shielding you with a ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Amen, okay? Your girl always does her cleanse. For a lot of you, it's important to make sure that you cleanse your home. Maybe get some Palo Santos. For others of you, definitely do a good clean this weekend, okay? Clean, spring cleaning. Or what is it? I guess fall cleaning. Okay, fall cleaning is great. Make sure, like a big thing to do, I saw do your laundry last night as a message. So for some of you, if you have dirty laundry that needs to be done, okay, time to get her done. Because that's also a sign from spirit. When you get rid of your dirty laundry and it's all clean and put away, okay, you're getting rid of the dirty laundry. If you get the metaphor, right? So people that were talking negatively about you, you're clearing your space, you're removing that negative energy. Okay, and for some of you, do like a deep mop clean in your house. If you haven't, make sure everything's clean and tidy. That's going to be part of your spiritual protection right now. For others of you, this could represent to have more prayers. Do a daily prayer, daily affirmation, palms. You know, on this channel, I always say Palm 91, okay? But for some of you, you may need a palm of love or a palm of protection. Okay, there's many great ones. Feel free to leave it in the comments on the actual video after if you want to share one with everyone else. But yeah, for a lot of you, y'all, okay, however you were tried to keep in some type of shark cage, it was so that you didn't prosper. And it says, I remember. So for some of you, this happened in a past life. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. You guys are breaking the cycle. This could have happened over and over again. Someone tried to keep you down in poverty or keep you struggling so that they could claim that you were either being helped by them or unfit. Karmic relationships. Wow, this hasn't come out in a long time. See, this is all what it comes down to. Anyone you know put you in some type of shark cage or tried to make you feel stuck and not able to elevate, y'all, they're a karmic relationship in your life, okay? Whoever this could be in your life. Orion energy as well could be of significance, which is wild because when I was pulling the cards earlier, there's Polaris, but for some of you, Orion may be in here as well. So you could really have a connection with the stars right now. Wow. Beautiful. Now they feel bad. It came out again. So someone's really feeling bad for whatever they tried to say about you or did about you. Because maybe even this person's experienced some type of spiritual awakening through seeing how strong you are. That they misjudged you, okay, right? Mistaked your kindness for some type of weakness. Someone could be realizing now that it's almost as if a mirror's been turned to them and they're seeing that they needed to work on themselves, right? For coming at you so hard. For being offended by the fact that you could be someone who's very kind towards others. Maybe they didn't have that ability or didn't want to have that ability. A lot of things too, if it has to do with money, right? People get jealous and they wonder why if someone's more successful or if it looks like someone has it easier than someone else. None of us know unless we're in each other's shoes exactly what each person's been through in their life before those moments. Okay, so a lot of you could have really been through some struggles, like I said, either early in your life or throughout your life or the last couple of years. And so if you were set to finally have a pay raise at your job or pay off some debts or get ahead in life, and someone was upset about that, look at that. It just literally flew out of my hand. They don't know where you guys have been, right? And even me as your reader, I will say, like, no, none of us know exactly what everyone else has been through. We all know our own stories, right? So you should never misjudge someone or be upset. And this is why I'll never get jealous. You get inspired by someone else's success. It makes you want to work harder and be better. But you never get jealous because you don't know how much work or how much they've been through to have that in their life. All you can do is congratulate someone. Amen. 111. So yeah, some of you guys, this had to do with money. Wow. This came out again. Someone spoke a lot of mistruths about your character and now they feel bad. Oh, okay. This is kind of beautiful. So for some of you guys, you have some type of hidden skill or talent that you are amazing at. Spirit wants you to put that out into the world. Maybe some of you were starting to do this and this is why you were placed in said shark cage. Okay, because you could have been viewed by other people as how great you are at something before you even realized your greatness. Okay, if that's the case, keep on going. Okay, Spirit doesn't want you to give up. Jealous fell. That's come out 3 times now. Yeah, people are jealous of your light because I feel like people could have kind of called you naive, immature. For some of you, if you know you're focused on just healing and your dreams right now and your family, your relationships, people get jealous over that, right? Or they could say certain things about you because they don't understand you. But it's also, like I just said, no one understands what we've all been through. I don't know the depth of how much you've been through or you've been through, okay, to every person watching, right? So, yeah. You guys deserve this. Whatever Spirit wanted to bless into your life, you deserved it. And if this message found you, I hope it finds you well because you're overcoming the shark cage. Y'all learned how to swim, okay? And maybe they thought you only knew how to do the paddle. Even if you knew how to do the paddle, though, it may take you longer, but you'll still get out of that shark cage. But some of you, it's like all of a sudden Divine was like, oh, you gonna learn how to do like the Olympic backstroke because they thought you only knew how to paddle. It's hilarious. Okay, so one thing from Divine, because new opportunities look like they're headed your way once you realize that you can overcome these situations. Just live more in the present moment, okay? Appreciate every single moment with those people that you love. For some of you, spend more time with your family, okay? Family's there. For some of you, it's time to learn a new hobby. And yeah, this is where I keep picking up that skill. So for some of you, it's time for you to really focus on a new skill or hobby in your life. It says they are withholding a truth and it's upside down. So yeah, for a lot of you, if someone tried to keep you in a cage, it's because they're withholding something from you. Either literally something that's meant to be yours or they're withholding some type of truths. So they try to keep you caged in from either never figuring it out or from other people never figuring it out. Okay, so you guys are overcoming. But just remember, too, who these people are. If someone's withholding the truth from you, forgive and move on, right? I feel like you could have already walked away from certain people, though, that tried to do this to you. All right. It says meditation will bring you a lot of clarity. So yeah, I was picking up something to do with a cleanliness of your house. Like, just, even if your house is clean right now, perfectly clean, just do something different to cleanse the energy, okay? So for some of you, if you know your laundry's done and everything's clean in your house, Palo Santos is great. Doing a salt cleanse on the floor, like where you just wash the floors, right? With a little bit of sea salt in your regular wash. Or even just open up all the windows, get that fresh air and get that negative energy out, okay? Any of that will help. And Palm 91 for y'all that don't know, okay? So, yeah. I'm going to leave that there, and I just want to say thank you so much to everyone that did tune in. I feel like most important thing you need to know is that you're uncovering some serious hidden depths of certain people that just tried to keep you blocked in your life out of pure jealousy of the amazing person that y'all are. So never stop being a kind-hearted person because people thought it was a weakness. Just most importantly, know that as well, you are like that lesson in life, okay? And you're also teaching yourself how incredibly strong you can be. So yeah, for some of you, I may even be talking to people who are leaders already. Maybe you're a leader in your community, or you're meant to be. Okay, so y'all overcame the shark cage. I am proud of you, and you learned how to swim. And until next time, keep on swimming, keep on shining, and most importantly, keep being that amazing, kind-hearted person you are, okay? Never change being a kind person because of negative people. Amen, okay? So yeah, this is Earth Angel 111. I hope you have an amazing day, and God bless.